It's your only home meet of the season at Patrick's Point. So I know I got a kick out of last year, the course, because you go up that
The wall.
The wall.
Yeah.
So will this season will the wall return?
Yes, the wall returns, and we had to slightly modify the race course because to get down to the wall, it kind of eroded away. So we're going to have the kids go a different direction, but they'll still go up the wall. And a lot of the returning schools, there's about 7 of us total that'll be there Saturday, but they've been asking about it, so it's become kind of its own legend in its own time, I guess. But yeah, it'll be there.
Definitely. So it's the only home meet, and it's the only chance really for the home fans to check out the cross country program, and obviously it's a place where you guys really want to shine for the fans that turn out on Saturday.
Yeah, it's our opener, and we've been working hard all summer. This is the 15th week of workout since June the 1st, so they finally get to open. And Southern Oregon's going to come down, Fresno Pacific's going to come up, as well as Mills College. Dominican's going to come up. Sonoma State women are coming up. CR will be there, and I know I'm forgetting somebody, but it'll come to me later. But yeah, we have a pretty good turnout for this season, and it should be nice and fun and hopefully fast.
You know, it's not easy to try to invite teams that come up here when they know, oh, it's that far away.
Yeah.
But what does it say about the program when you can get many teams, to come here and travel and compete in the event?
Well, it's a lot about the area, and it's cross-country running. We have one of the best places in the state of California to train for distances and mid-distances. So, it's kind of an easy sell to that point. It is a long way for them to come visit us, but they like coming up here. They get out of the heat. They're running on the ocean at Patrick's Point State Park, and it's a course they won't forget, especially when you have the wall in there. So all in all, it's a lot of the teams that do come end up coming every year thereafter, and so we've been really lucky that way. So we're just glad to have some good competition, and it should be a lot of fun for the kids.
So entering the season, what are your expectations for both the men's and women's programs?
Our primary goal, like last year, in 2012, we had both teams qualify for the national championship. So that's our priority goal, is basically top 3 at conference, top 6 at the regional championships, and then getting the top 6 berth at regionals will get us to nationals. So if we can get that national notoriety again that Humboldt's so well known for as far as a grassroots running program, then I think all of us would be happy. Give the athletes a good experience, hopefully go out to Louisville, Kentucky on December the 6th and just kind of show a top 20 program for cross country. So that's our primary goal, and everything is directed into that, going down that road.
All right, who's going to be your stiffest competition at this meet this coming weekend?
Southern Oregon. Southern Oregon has, they're an NAIA school, but their men are ranked number 2 in the nation, and the women's team is ranked 13th. So they're good. So they'll be really good. I'm not sure what Fresno Pacific has, but they always have good bodies in respect to their depth, and same with the other schools too. So, but Southern Oregon will definitely be our main competition, and that's who we'll have to kind of beat.
And what are you looking to learn from your team through this first meet to going forward?
That's a great question. I mean, this is kind of our first true test. So myself and the assistant coaches have seen our athletes plenty of times for the workouts, but now we can see how they do under a competitive race and see how they handle the nerves and see how if they're race ready or not. So the true test, it's a first true test just to kind of get an idea the work that they've done over the summertime, as well as what we can expect for them in the rest of the season too. Some of our top returners on the women's side, Corey Gilly, she was all regional last year in cross country, and she's our top returner, as well as Imogene Carson and Caroline Kaufman. So all last year I've been recruiting around those 3. And then you add to the depth that we already have returning besides those 3, we've had a great incoming class of people coming in too. Tatiana Gillick, she's a multiple state champion from Arizona. She's a true freshman. She's going to make an immediate impact upon our program. So will Annie Roberts out of Seattle, Washington, and then also Rachel Wilson out of Trabuco Hills in Laguna. So you add all these pieces together, and the women look really deep, And like I say, we'll just see how things go. And you always look good on paper when you start. So hopefully we can stay away from injuries and just train them hard and see how they race. On the men's side, Xavier Arenga will be our top returner, along with Brent Ritchell. So you add up all these pieces, and these kids are really, really strong. And we'll just see how they do this weekend, and then it'll parlay into 2 more weeks when we go to Stanford and see how we do against some Division I national competition. So.
Do you feel like with the success you guys have had in the last couple of years that you're able, to recruit these, from athletes, if it's the Boise State transfer, and then the other women's side, those high school gals that have done pretty good high school careers now, going on to college?
Yeah, I think the team's kind of taken itself on within its own, and they've worked really hard. So the results will help reflect, what we can recruit. And so a lot of times, it's these kids get on the internet every weekend after you race, and they see how well you do. And if you don't do well, then it's likely you might not be able to recruit them. And we've just been fortunate, both on the men's and women's side, that we've been successful in both programs. So it's attracted these good athletes, and also the area and the academics too. A lot of these people that are coming in are science majors, or for one reason or the other, they just like the academics, the smaller school size, the smaller class sizes, and the school itself being in Northern California. So those are strong and easy ways to recruit for Humboldt State. But you got to have a good team too, or you just want to attract those athletes. And we've just been lucky, been very fortunate, and I have to hand it to my assistant coaches as well as the team that's already in place to give you those opportunities to recruit those good athletes. So we've been very, very fortunate that way.